Just cut to the intro. Cut to the intro. Okay. Guys, you probably... Oh. You guys are probably here for a review of Don't Breathe. Oh my God. Don't breathe. Don't see this movie! Actually, go see the movie. Go! Okay, Austin.
I was swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause they are so awesome.
Okay. I'm a little bit calm. I'm a little bit fine. That's all. Just play the synopsis, play the film stuff, play it, just play the thing. Okay, yeah. Oh, screw you, Sam Raimi, you suck! You're a creepy man! Okay. Sorry. Don't Breathe. Movie's good. Didn't really tickle my fancy all that much, but the movie is fine the way it is. That's all. For the baseline recommendation, Don't Breathe is good. But what can I bring to the table? Besides a nervous breakdown. Don't Breathe, being earnestly here, and on several medications, Don't Breathe is a fantastic thriller horror film. It's how you should do a horror thriller. The film does have a sense of this anxious atmosphere of being alone with a psychotic, disabled killer in a solitary house. Shots, aesthetic, and filmmaking choices really highlight the anxiety of being in this sort of type of situation where people die and the consequences are severe. Also, I'm just going to put spoilers on here, so... And it also has a lot of creep factor. Yeah, that's the twist. But anyway, it's greatly paced, it's thrilling, it's enthralling, it's mature in the sense about how it tackles issues and handles violence. Even though it did have a guy masturbate in like the first few minutes. But it had a somewhat sophisticated intent and artistry to it, and that's how you do a horror film. Besides that, it's a very adult view of these sort of elements of horror, and it employs them in a way that I appreciate. You can still be a horror movie and have all these tropes, but still be sophisticated and have something meaningful to say, which is what Don't Breathe has, fortunately enough. And what do I mean by that? Well, have you heard of, like, the text theory? Do you know what subtext is? It's an artsy-fartsy, sophisticated horror thriller film. For example, while it does focus on this little situation, we do get a glimpse on what the author of the piece, if you will, or the filmmaker, or whoever the director's name was, it was at the beginning, what his views are on a lot of things, like Army veterans in U.S. society, socioeconomic class issues, generational relationships, which is something I always find fascinating, disability, philosophy, and even theology. What? I was going to throw humanism in there, but I was impressed by Don't Breathe. Then the creepy stuff happened. Again, spoiler, the big twist does involve what I'm going to call rape and insemination and all that fun stuff, which isn't really all that fun. And there is a scene where one of the main thieves that break into this guy's house is almost insinuated by the main guy because he's trying to have another kid and he's kidnapping... And he kidnapped the person that manslaughtered his daughter. And, she dies. And I don't know what to make of this scene. It most assuredly wasn't sexy. This is going to be a hard topic to talk about, isn't it? And for good reason. It wasn't... Nothing was explicitly shown. Just the concept and the idea of rape is very, very... And I'm going to call it rape. that idea is very, very, very icky. I'm a dude, and rightfully so, I find it kind of icky. Forced pregnancy, not fun. Yeah, I don't like this trope either. Why, the whole concept of why this blind man is doing the thing that he did does come off as extremely unpleasant. And the film does convey his mission as very, very, very icky and wrong and ugh. One thing I've heard about the subject of rape in fiction and sort of in media, portrayals of it, that is that you need to be really, 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 really smart about it. Because it's a touchy subject, and it needs to be portrayed intellectually and very seriously. No matter what. Spoiler alert, no, she doesn't get inseminated, but there's just sort of sets it up as this creepy thing. She's not shown nude in any way. It's just really, really uncomfortable, but it's supposed to be uncomfortable. Unfortunately, this is a thing to happen not just to women, but all sorts of people just be violated in such a way or trying to be attempt. And I feel it's okay to have art represent that in a way. Just you gotta be smart about it. That's the thing. Did Don't Breathe portray the subject or something similar to that subject with the intellectualness that it needed? I can't really answer that question, sad to say. I feel like that scene was done in a way that was tasteful but conveyed the idea that needed to convey. I don't know, it's hard. Just see the movie or however and judge for yourself. I'm interested in this sort of thing. Shut up. If there's any scholarship or discourse or just uproar about this whole thing and Don't Breathe, send it my way. I'm intrigued. Whatever opinion about this subject you have in particular, especially with this film, you're not going to make me mad. Thus, I'm interested, because I don't know what to think. But I feel like the main thing to take away from this entire film, this entire work of art, which is what it is that don't live in the past, just move on. Stop focusing on bad stuff and work to better yourself. Move forward. Don't Breathe is a complicated movie, and it's not a film I particularly like, but it is a film I find fascinating. But I'm the kind of moviegoer that doesn't really like thrillers and horror genres all that much. I think it would be more fun if I saw it in a group. I'm interested to see some thoughts on Don't Breathe. Why not just share some in the comments? I think Don't Breathe is worth a watch. Just to say you've seen it, or maybe for a different reason altogether. Maybe you enjoyed it. I don't know. Anywho, I have nothing left to say on Don't Breathe. I say give it a watch. Whether you might or might not like it is in your hands. Or somewhere on your body. And if nothing I said has tickled your fancy, it's probably not for you. There were two old ladies at my screening, so I hope they had a good time. Personally, I think it's a good film, but in terms of my enjoyment out of it, I'm glad I watched it, but once is enough. Ugh. There are films that you respect and that just exist, and you don't really care about either way. And I think Don't Breathe is one of those films. Anywho, I'm Maximum Austin.
Manners of the shish kebab.